Happy Friday and welcome to Math TV with Professor V. It's December 2nd, 2022, and here's the integral of the day. We have antiderivative of 1 over 1 plus e to the x dx. So if you want to pause the video and try it on your own and then check back in, feel free. It's a fun little challenge. And to start off, what we're going to do is make a substitution, a change of variables. I'm not going to use u just because we're going to have to do more afterwards. So I'm going to choose to use t. I'm going to let t equal 1 plus e to the x. All right. And then let's see, that makes dt equal to e to the x dx. So let's check what's going on. 1 plus e to the x, that's going to be t. But what about this dx? I need that in terms of t as well. So notice here, I can solve for e to the x. E to the x is equal to t minus 1. And now I can rewrite dt as, instead of e to the x, it's t minus 1 dx, right? So then 1 over t minus 1 dt is equal to dx. So in my integral, I'm going to replace that dx in the numerator right here with all of this, 1 over t minus 1 dt. So things are going to look like they're getting worse before they get better, but you got to have some faith. So here we go. Let's rewrite our integral now. We're going to have 1 over, instead of 1 plus e to the x, remember that's all t now. Let me color code for you. That's t. So then we've got 1 over t times, and then dx is 1 over t minus 1 dt. Are we all right? Oh, good. Now, hopefully you recognize it's time to use partial fraction decomposition. This is 1 over t times t minus 1 dt. And so if I find the partial fraction decomposition for the integrand, then I should be in good shape and ready to evaluate this integral. So let's do that off to the side. We've got 1 over t times t minus 1. Those are both linear, non-repeated factors in the denominator. So we'll have a over t plus b over t minus 1. To solve for a and b, I want to multiply everything through by the LCD, which is t and t minus 1. So then now on the left-hand side, we'll have 1 equals a times t minus 1 plus b times t. Couple different ways you can solve for those constants. I switch it up depending on my mood. So I'll just substitute in t equals 1, since that will make this whole term go to 0, plus b times 1. So I can see already, all right, b is 1. Lovely. And then I'm going to substitute in now t equals 0. So then I have a times negative 1 plus b times 0. Oops, this is a 1. Got too excited there. So then a is equal to negative 1. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go back, rewrite the integrand right here using the partial fraction decomposition. Since b is positive and a is negative, I'm going to write them in the other order, just so that the positive term is first. It looks better. Aesthetics matter, even in math. Okay, so we've got integral b, which is 1 over t minus 1, and then minus, right, because a is negative, 1 over t. Fabulous. Oh my God, this is such a relaxing little integral we can do now. Friday has officially begun. So both of them are going to involve natural log. I don't need to do a substitution. We should be under control, yes? So we have natural log absolute value t minus 1 minus natural log absolute value of t plus c. And then we have to go back to what our original variable was. It was not t's. Remember, t was equal to 1 plus e to the x. So I'm going to substitute in 1 plus e to the x everywhere I see t. So we have ln absolute value. 1 plus e to the x minus 1 minus ln absolute value 1 plus e to the x plus c. Ooh, look at this first term. So cute. The ones cancel out. I have natural log of the absolute value of e to the x. I don't need that absolute value. You remember the graph of e to the x? It's never negative. So we just have ln of e to the x minus, also here, 1 plus e to the x. Then for sure, no chance it's going to be negative. Plus c. No, don't box this yet. Did you notice something else you can do? ln of e to the x is just x. Yes. Okay, so we've got x minus natural log 1 plus e to the x plus c. Et voila. Box it with pride. That was fabulous. As I hope your Friday and the rest of your weekend will be. What is everyone up to? I have been waiting on this storage pantry that I'm going to put in the kitchen area to get delivered. I got one box. It comes in 2 boxes. The second one has not yet arrived. It's delayed. Hopefully that will come so we can get our lives organized over here. I live in a small space. Hope everyone has something fun planned. And if you're watching the World Cup, it's very exciting. Comment below what your thoughts are. If you would like to watch any full-length lecture videos, if you were rusty on any of the integration techniques I used, partial fraction decomposition, I'll link videos in the description, and feel free to look around my YouTube channel. I have everything organized by playlists, ranging from topics from trigonometry through calculus 3. So subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And you can also catch me on Instagram and TikTok at Math TV with Professor V. All right, take care, guys.